From WXII 12 News, this is breaking news.
Breaking news tonight at 6 o'clock, not guilty. President Trump will not be removed from office via impeachment. Senators voted to acquit him on 2 articles.
Now that vote was largely across party lines. Republican Senator Mitt Romney, the only one to break in only for the article of abuse of power.
And we'll talk much more about this in just a few minutes, including reaction from our local senators here in the state of North Carolina.
But first, we do want to get a check on your forecast. We're expecting a couple, maybe even a few inches of rain.
Yeah, Steve King is live in Greensboro, where some people are hoping the city has done enough to prevent flooding from happening later this week.
But first, let's get a look at how things are shaping up with Chief Meteorologist Lainey Pope. Lainey, any severe weather expected tonight?
No, we have time. In fact, most of this severe weather is taking place during the day tomorrow. That's why we're giving you advance notice here. We're anticipating tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, some very heavy rain. Some 2 to 4 inches of rain on average, isolated 5-inch plus totals. This will lead to flash flooding. River flooding likely happening the closer we get to the weekend after a lot of this rain. We also have a severe storm risk, especially in the Triad. Out there today, cloudy and yes, showery, as there is some rain moving in, but none of this severe. Galax, Hillsville, Mount Airy, down toward Dobson along I-77 all the way back into Iredell County. You can see the showers building through. This evening it will be kind of hit and miss. Showers will roll through. The real steady rain is yet to come. Also, we're looking at a severe weather threat. In fact, if you look at the map, you're going to see in yellow, these are tornado watch boxes for Mississippi and Alabama. In purple, winter weather. It's cold behind this front. In green, flooding concerns. Our severe threat, the biggest one, is going to be flooding. But also notice this enhanced risk area pushes northward from Charlotte up to about I-85. We are concerned that there'll be a line of storms that develops tomorrow, and some of those could bring damaging wind. There's also the possibility of isolated tornadoes. Again, we've got rain that we're very concerned about, but also a chance for some strong to severe storms. We'll have more, help you kind of plan things out, give you a timeline coming up.
Areas of Greensboro are definitely bracing for the wet weather that Lainey just mentioned. In fact, last summer, heavy rain caused major flood damage, particularly in the Latham Park area of Greensboro.
Our Steve King spoke with some neighbors who are now bracing for whatever we end up getting tomorrow and shares what city leaders are doing to try to ease their concerns.
Here in the Latham Park neighborhood of Greensboro, some neighbors are keeping a close eye on the rain totals in the coming hours, hoping they don't see anything like what they saw during the July 31st storm last year.
Everybody's house took a hit on this street. No matter whether it was small or little, we all took it.
The system just got overwhelmed. There was nothing that could have been done from an engineering standpoint to prevent some level of flooding with that type of rainstorm.
But neighbors say even smaller rainfall totals have caused problems for them. Michelle Morar says the foundation of her home is cracking from flood damage over the years. Others say their cars were completely totaled in last year's big storm. But Greensboro city leaders say they've taken steps to at least prevent flood issues during less severe rain events like we could experience tomorrow. While crews regularly clear drainage areas of debris, city leaders say they've cut new access points for water to enter the creek and removed sandbars. But now, for people in the Latham Park neighborhood, it's a waiting game.
We will see if that helped. If it didn't help, then we're going to find that out, and it's going to be evident. So I look forward to that part.
I feel good about what Greensboro's done for the park recently, so I don't have any major concerns, really.
Also in this neighborhood, some cars became stranded in flood waters during that storm last summer. That's why transportation leaders urge drivers to never drive through standing water. Instead, turn around and find another route. Reporting in Greensboro, Steve King, WXII 12 News.
All right, thank you, Steve, and great advice. Be sure to download the free WXII 12 News mobile app to stay ahead of any severe weather. On it, you can check out the hour-by-hour forecast and interactive radar. Be sure to turn on alerts to be notified if a storm is moving into your neighborhood.
Back to the breaking news from Washington, D.C. The U.S. Senate has voted to acquit the president on both articles of impeachment. This has happened within just the last couple of hours. On the first article of impeachment, the vote was 48-52, with all Democrats voting in favor of impeachment. Mitt Romney, the lone Republican, breaking with his party. On the second article of impeachment, the vote remained entirely along party lines, 47-53. 67 votes were necessary for a conviction. North Carolina's junior U.S. Senator Thom Tillis released a statement shortly after all the votes were tallied, saying, quote, "This entire impeachment effort was motivated by partisan politics and a desire to remove the president from office, instead of allowing the American people to decide his fate at the ballot box in November." The president tweeted a short time ago he plans to make a statement tomorrow at noon on what he's calling an American victory.
Happening now, Elon police say one man is dead and a woman is in the hospital after a shooting. This happened not too far from the campus of Elon University, only about a mile away on Pinedale Drive. Our Leanne Denyer is live there tonight. Leanne, any updates yet?
Not too much. Last we heard, police were still trying to notify the next of kin for that man that was killed. The shooting happened this morning in this residential neighborhood here in Elon. We're told that the man died on the way to the hospital. The woman who was shot, we're told that she was in pretty good condition. We do have some video from earlier this afternoon that we want to show you. It's cleared out over the last hour here in this neighborhood. Police did respond at just about 9 o'clock this morning. They said that the woman was alert and conscious when they got here, but that man who did die had a faint pulse and died while heading to the hospital. Neighbors did not wish to go on camera today. They had a lot of questions, and we're hoping to get some more information from police as soon as it becomes available. Reporting in Elon, Leanne Denyer, WXII 12 News.
Thank you, Leanne. Happening now in Stokes County, Matthew Murray is in jail, charged in a deadly shooting. Deputies arrested him today. He's now charged with murder and is being held on a $1 million bond. Investigators say he shot 24-year-old Christian Artis at a home located on K Fork Road on Tuesday. Artis died at the scene. Investigators haven't released a motive for the shooting.
A man caught carrying a bow and arrow through a Winston-Salem Walmart is now undergoing a mental health evaluation tonight. Police say he was arrested at the store on Parkway Village Circle. Police say the man never actually fired the bow. Walmart employees and customers evacuated from the store.
In Montgomery County, crews will be back next week to continue searching for the remains of a missing Burlington woman. A search party spent its second day looking for Stephanie Cox at the landfill. Officers say that surveillance video shows her searching a trash bin outside of a Five Below store and don't believe she got out before it was emptied. Her family reported her missing last week. Crews will not be back tomorrow or Friday because of the weather.
Back in Washington, a showdown over the State of the Union address last night. President Trump delivered his third State of the Union on Tuesday. The president pointed to a number of things: job growth and a booming stock market as cornerstones of a strong economy. He also highlighted a new trade deal with China. He did not shake hands with House Speaker Nancy Pelosi before the event began. She then ripped up his speech at the end of it. Meanwhile, still no winner in the Iowa caucus. These are the latest numbers. 86% of precincts reporting now. No real change in the last 24 hours from when we first got about 62% of the precincts reporting. It's still Pete Buttigieg, followed by Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, Joe Biden, and Amy Klobuchar. No other candidate has more than 1% support at this time. The state Democratic Party continues to blame the delay on technical issues. We do not know when we'll be at 100%. We do not know when these results will be certified. NBC Nightly News is following all political news. Stay tuned for Lester Holt's report coming up at the bottom of the hour right here on WXII.
Turning now to Commitment 2020, we're just 2 days away from the regular voter registration deadline for the North Carolina primary election, and you can still register to vote at any one-stop early voting site in your county during early voting from the 13th through the 29th. The North Carolina primary is set for March 3rd.